Levis to throw, and he's picked off. Going the other way is Forbes. And indeed, a pivotal play is misses.
Says on the beat, boy.
Yeah. Cause he wanna light. Headlights, I've been whipping midnight through the city. I've been going through some things, tryna get my mind right. Push the bucket to the limit, push that bitch into the fence. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right. Headlights, I've been whipping midnight through the city. I've been going through some things, tryna get my mind right. Push the bucket to the limit, push that bitch into the fence. Gotta get the full control, gotta get my mind right.
What's going on with y'all this morning, man? I'm here, to do my due diligence, as my guy Space Cowboy would say. And I'm in that mode, man. It's a good morning. It's sunny. The draft is a couple of weeks away, man. And I'm just super excited. And the reason that I use Space Cowboy's tagline is because I just finished watching his latest mock draft. My guy Space Cowboy, shout out to him. He's doing this thing over there. And I'm not one of those YouTubers that doesn't really watch other people's content. I definitely watch other people's content. They watch my content and we keep each other sharp. But the main thing that I took from Space's last mock draft, and if you haven't had opportunity to go check it out, is that now it's time for us to start really getting in Cowboys mode and thinking of how they want to draft. Now, sure, we've been doing mock drafts for months of guys that we like. We're watching prospects that we like, but really it's time to really zero down on the type of guys that they like, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how the board falls. The Dallas Cowboys, they have to love the guys that they're going to pick. And oftentimes we walk out of that thing and we might be disappointed. We might scratch our heads, but for the most part, the Cowboys draft well. And, they never really come off their stances when it comes to players. So you have to admire that, especially with the track record of the draft picks that they're able to really get onto the field, especially the undrafted free agents, which I think we're the best in the league at getting undrafted free agents. And part of that is because of this draft process and really just, them liking certain individuals. So without any further ado, I'm going to get into Emmanuel Forbes here. And this is my sleeper pick for number 58. The reason that I had him getting a 58 is, for one, if you look at his accolades, if you look at his tape, he's really probably a first round talent. And I don't say that just because the Dallas Cowboys like him, but he really is. The biggest thing for him is he was 166 pounds at the daggone combine. I'm not sure why he was so light for the combine, possibly to run a faster time, but he totaled up 14 interceptions at Mississippi State. 6 of them, pick sixes, you know what I'm saying? So he's a very good play string that a lot of us were looking for. And I know that a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans, they've been groomed to really like measurables, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to have a 6'1", 215-pound corner. Like, nah, I know he's 166 pounds, but the guy can ball. And he's done it against some of the best talent in the nation, in the world, you know what I'm saying? So you can't take that lightly. And this is why I feel really good about possibly getting him at number 58. The reason that I feel really, really good about that is that the Dallas Cowboys have been known to, that's the round that they're going to take their risk. They're going to try and get the potential guy, the guy that has a potential high ceiling. And normally it's like injuries or, with Kelvin Joseph, it's fighting the red flags along with it. And, that kind of bit us. But, it worked under Mike McCarthy with Trayvon Diggs. We like to hope that it worked with Sam Williams. But this time, I like a different approach. And I did a tweet the other day where I said at 58, I'd like the Dallas Cowboys to get Clark Phillips, because I believe pound for pound, and that's my favorite player in this whole entire draft, pound for pound, Clark Phillips is the best cornerback in this draft. That's just how I feel about it. But the Dallas Cowboys obviously feel a different way about it. And they feel it about another player, and it's Emmanuel Forbes. They met with him at the combine, and now he's part of their top 30 visits. So there must be something that they feel really, really comfortable about with him. He must fit the mold of what Dan Quinn really wants. And on top of that, he's another corner to groom for the future. So you're going to get a really good player, and you're going to get somebody that can help the team in the future. And think about this. You're not dealing with an injury. You're not dealing with somebody that just can't keep out of trouble. This is just a really good football player that you got to put some weight on possibly. But he also plays the cornerback position, so maybe you don't got to put weight on him. It really just depends. But I'd much rather do a risk of a really good player that maybe I just have to put some weight on them rather than somebody that has a neck injury, has a back injury, has a weed problem, has a police rap sheet or something like that. So just keep that in mind. But guys, look out for Emmanuel Forbes, Mississippi State corner. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. I'm out. Peace.